to be going where you are now, and how important is it to you to kind of end this on a much higher note than maybe you've experienced so far?
That's what the whole dream is about. Came here for one reason, to change the program around and bring Virginia back up to where it needs to be, because a lot of people think Virginia's not a football area. So I'm just here to show them that this is what we produce here, and this is how we play. And so it's nothing like building up a team and changing the culture, and that's what we're doing here now. I mean, it took some years, but this is what's happening now. So I can't live in the past no more, and only living in the present.
It's sometimes hard to see from inside it, like it's thinking maybe you look back, but do you feel like this program is closer to where you wanted to take it right now than when you arrived or 2 years ago?
Oh yes, most definitely. It's dramatically changed. Like it doesn't even make any sense how much it changed. And so, just looking back and see how much we've grown as a team and as an organization at Virginia, it's really amazing, and it's gonna turn around, and it doesn't matter with who, it just doesn't matter when, it's going to turn around.
Have you taken the time to sit down and take a look at your opponents in the Coastal this year and where they're at?
I sat down and watched a little bit of them and just rewatched our game film from last year to study their techniques or what they like to do, just going back over the film and really analyzing it and critiquing myself even harder and critiquing the defense as a whole as well, and just to see what things we can do better right now before we get to those situations.
I imagine the schedule has a lot to do with it too, whether you're on the road against certain teams or at home. What does your home schedule look like?
Our home schedule is pretty tough. We have like 7 home games, I think. We have a pretty decent amount of home games right now, so it just feels good to be at home. Our home crowd is amazing, and I thank our fans, and but no matter where we go, it's home. No matter where we go, no matter where we play, it's going to be home to us. So that's how we play, and that's how we rely on each other.
Bronco was pretty open about saying that he made a mistake in installing his BYU year 11 defense right away instead of letting you guys kind of grow into his scheme. How much more comfortable are you with what he's doing, and how much more comfortable is he kind of bringing to you guys?
The main word we use is masterpiece. He uses that a lot as a masterpiece. So right now we've reconstructed our whole defense, and now it's into the simplest terms. Everything is simple, and we're ready just to go straight forward where there's no miscommunications, where it's just plain and simple, where you know what you have to do, you know where you're supposed to be, and we just move from there. So we call it our masterpiece playbook.
A year ago, he was kind of stripping things out as you went to make it. Do you anticipate, if you guys play well early, that he'll add stuff in? It will be sort of an opposite, or?
Well, that's what camp is for. That's exactly what camp is for. You use that as an advantage to see what you do well and what you don't do well. And if you need to strip it, you strip it. If you need to add, you add. So that's where camp comes involved, and that's the biggest thing about camp. You can add, you can subtract. It doesn't matter. So we just got to see who fits where and who does what at what time, during what calls.
With a lot of teams spreading the ball around a lot, does that make your role as a safety more important in the defense?
My role is always important. I'm the free safety of the defense, so I have to make all the calls, no matter if it's just a check, no matter if it's a motion, no matter if I see a different personnel. I always have to make the calls no matter what, so that role is always very important, that I have to make sure everyone gets lined up and is on the right page and on the same page as me, and not everyone is on their own. So I have the biggest job on the defense right now.
Defensive players typically don't get a lot of love for the Heisman. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. But, each defensive player that goes out there each week puts their body on the line. Each person on offense goes out there and puts their body on the line. No matter if it's special teams or not, everyone's out there putting their body on the line. So, just to play this game is just an honor. Whether a defense player can play for the Heisman or be up for the Heisman, or an offense player, it doesn't matter. You're out here just putting your body out on the line each and every week, and, doing something you love so much. So the people would know. You'll get recognized for what you're doing, no matter if it's on offense or defense.
When you think about this defense, not in a negative way, but do you have a question? Is there something that you're like, well, I wonder who's going to play this spot, or I wonder how we're going to do like this in regards to last year? Is there something that you're kind of curious or anxious to see?
Just ready to see our defense go in the top 25. That's what I'm really curious to see, because I know it could be done. That's the bottom line. That's all we're working for this whole fall camp. I'm ready to get this defense up, and defense wins championships. Everyone's always heard that. Why not can it be us? Why can't we be in the top 25 with a strong defense and lead our team to victories?